UCLA contacted the Big Ten. I would estimate, I didn't get the call, obviously, the Big Ten did, but I would estimate sometime 6 or 7 days prior to when we announced that we'd be adding them to the conference. And whatever that was, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, from that moment on, that's when the presidents and the ADs and the faculty, senior women's administrators all came together and worked through that process. The attorneys worked through the process with those schools and vetted a lot of different things. I'm very excited about the addition. If you look at those schools and what they bring, they are an AAU institution. They're academically proven and strong, research, so all the things that have historically been important to the Big Ten, they bring those. Athletically, I'm excited. I used to work in the Pac-10, so I'm very familiar with those two institutions athletically, and you all are as well. Those brands, those histories, and the history and tradition of those schools is very, very strong. And then the other thing that we look at when we looked at when Oklahoma and Texas joined the SEC, the presidents and the ADs, the faculty and senior women's administrator, and the commissioner came together and said, we're not going to go out and start seeking to expand, but if we were to expand, why would we expand? What characteristics would we look like if we were to expand? And we kind of went through that process and then set it on the shelf, because then we were busy working on the TV contract, which is something that the conference has been working on. So we weren't out soliciting. When USC and UCLA called, they had the things on that list. I mentioned academics, I mentioned athletics. The other thing that is important on our list is how they treat student athletes' well-being, whether it's the medical staff and attention, how they handle that, how they handle food and other things, their travel. So those were checked off on the list. And then finally,